we had to stop production, and everybody went home except for the people working on the conveyor belts, and they were gonna reconfigure them. And I had to come in and, okay, I'm an engineer, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna supervise this thing, make sure they do it how I say.
What are you wearing at this time?
I'm wearing like a golf shirt. I could have left and gone golfing the next morning.
Tucked in? Like the shirt is tucked in?
The shirt was tucked in.
I want to be able to picture this.
Dung beetles are known to eat and live in crap.
Yeah, they sound appetizing at least.
Let's eat some of them. Hey, they've been living in dung.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. They're fixing the conveyor belts and everything. I'm getting bored. Meanwhile, there's a whole rest of the facility that's not even working. Nobody's in there. And I took it as my opportunity to go and do what I always wanted to do. The maintenance men had these bicycles with 3 wheels. I guess you call them tricycles.
Yeah, usually.
They would take parts around, and it was a big facility, so they could take them around really quickly, ride the bikes, zoom, 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 taking parts different places, fixing things.
Are you wearing khakis at the time?
I'm wearing khakis and a golf shirt tucked in.
Khaki shorts or khaki full?
Khaki pants and shoes. The official best ever board game, according to you people, is Risk.
No one said Risk in a video response, though. In the voting, in the comments, it was the overwhelming winner.
Ever since somebody had the bright idea to say, hey, I'm gonna drink that white stuff that's dripping out of that cow, humankind has enjoyed milk for generations upon generations, but you know what? Milk sales have been suffering because of all these milk alternatives that are on the market now, but one of shout out to Nut Milk.
I decided to get on one of these bikes, and I was bored, you know, it's 3 a.m. Everyone was in another room where they were fixing my design. So I go to the other parts of the facility, and I just start riding this bike.
And it's got pedals, it's not like a throttle.
It's just a normal bicycle, except it's got 3 wheels.
It's an adult tricycle.
Oh my gosh. Hope you win this one.
Typically when someone has stuff to do with me, with a rubberized glove on, I don't say, hey, put your finger in my mouth.
Usually, yeah, it's like, please take that glove and throw it in the trash.
And I see that these maintenance men, they just zoom, 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 going everywhere on this thing. So I decide I'm gonna do that. And I'm just having a ball for about an hour. Just I'm going through the warehouse, I'm going through the manufacturing facility.
You got your shirt tucked in, you got on khakis.
And I'm going around all these things. Now, I'm just having a blast. And then I get to this.
Sounds like it.
I'm going around where they bring in the monitors. They put them on pallets, right? You got this big 4x4, about as big as this table, wooden pallet, about this far through. You've seen a wooden pallet
I've seen
before.
many pallets.
And I'm zooming around everywhere, having a blast.
That's, yeah.
Did I mention?
We've established that you're having fun.
Now, for the question of the moment. What is the best action hero ever? Steven Seagal.
He can break an arm in a heartbeat. He can eat a lot.
He can do it on a night.
But Steven Seagal, when I see Steven Seagal, even though, Steven, if you're watching, and I know you're a big fan, I know you could kill both of us blindfolded as we both attack you at the same time, so please don't hurt me, but
Through the internet.
when
I'm sure
I
he could do
see
it.
you, Mr. Seagal, I don't think action hero, I think like guy who owns a pizza place.
And all of a sudden, I careen around this corner, and I realize that there is this massive pallet of monitors right in my path. I'm going so fast, I start to panic, and I try to do the brakes by pedaling backwards. But
That is how tricycles work when you're a kid.
I never realized that I could get this handbrake. I don't know.
What is this contraption?
I had an engineering degree, but it had nothing to do with riding a 2-wheeled tricycle or a 3-wheeled bicycle.
Dung.
6 of these? Oh gosh, it smells like animal feces, dude. 10 of these, they smell like dung. I'm reversing the dookie out of that. All right, you gotta eat 10 of these and I'm picking them out.
Brush them dung beetles
1,
off.
2, 3, 4. It's like a
little parade.
Well, I'm kind of doing it like a guy who's counting out drugs, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
But when I get to the carbonation, I can't help but think
Something's wrong.
it's not good. It's not as good as milk.
Yeah.
Maybe milk is not the place to do this in. Maybe we
Something
gotta
wrong.
expand it. Maybe we gotta fizzify gravy. Well, we've done that.
Yeah, so we got some gravy here. Ooh, that is thick in the bottom, y'all.
2, 1.
Chick-fil-A.
I didn't even need a nugget. I got the benefit of you looking at it, so we agree.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah. I blast directly into this pallet going full speed.
Now these are boxes have monitors in them.
These are not boxed monitors. These are open to the air monitors I go through them like a bowling ball through bowling pins. 2 go that way, 2 go that way, and I'm like, boom. The pallet is, it's probably 5 inches tall. So I hit that thing, and I go, and I fall off of the bike too.
And this makes a noise, I assume.
Oh yeah, huge sound. I immediately got up. No one was in it. I immediately got up, went Eastwood.
I've always thought I had kind of Clint Eastwood thing.
And I would love to see the security footage. I know somewhere out there exists security footage. So I leave the bike and I go back there and I go up to this maintenance guy who's helping with the project and say, "Thank you. I must have run over something because the tire is flat."
I must have run over 4 monitors.
This has an awful, awful smell to it. I got a sneaking suspicion this thing lives in dung.
4, 3, 2. Oh gosh.
Huh.
Don't act like you like it all of a sudden.
I'm trying to tell my body it's something else, but it's not working.
Here I am, a college graduate. I have an engineering degree. I'm in charge of this thing, and here I'm riding a bike around like a kid, destroying property.
Well, apart from the
What an idiot.
Apart from the wreck, I feel like you're completely justified. If you had on shorts, it would be one thing, but you look professional. You look semi-professional.
Stir it up.
It broke my straw. Gravy's so thick it'll break your straw. Because of course you're drinking it.
Get it, y'all. Get it.
Whoa, now hold on a second.
I know.
Now hold on a quick second.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That is good. I've never wanted to just sip gravy before, but now I do.
It tastes exactly like gravy, but it has this bite to it. It's like bitten gravy.
This is like for people who need to gain a lot of weight real fast, like to get ready for a part.
Yes.
Colin Farrell was spotted with his grazy.
Oh, he's getting crazy.
His mythical
You
grazy
know he's
to
going-
get ready for his next part.
Getting
How
bulked
did you
up.
do it? I got Red and Link's grazy.
That's pretty good. I don't think
I used to do ice cream. Now I do grazy.
Let's spin the wheel and see how we're gonna end this thing. Sportscaster ending. Well, Link, this has been one heck of an episode.
Yes, it has. Look at the field of play. It's just in shambles.
This Link Neal guy, he's just an amateur. You wouldn't think he would be so amazing on one of these tracks, but
MVP of the evening.
every once in a while, things get out of control. It happens to the best of us. He didn't have his best day today. That's okay. It's a little bit fun,
I'm giving him the MVP.
a little bit serious. And if you're a little bit fun and a little bit serious, we're hoping you'll come back tomorrow, same time, same place. Well, I don't know where that place is, but it is somewhere on the internet.
Hopefully it won't be rained out. Let's throw Angelina Jolie on the list, just so we can put up a picture of a pretty lady as opposed to just a bunch of sweaty guys.
Okay.
Jason Statham. To be doing so well, yet to be balding so much, you got to give him that.
I hope he's not watching.
Just think about
I
it.
had so much chicken get
Now,
into my drink, and now I'm seeing it.
I was also an engineer. I got a job at a place called Black & Veatch. Apparently these are 2 people who started a company at some point.
And one of the guys' names was Veach.
Yeah, Mr. Veatch.
It's pretty cool.
Mr. Black, which sounds like a spy, and Mr. Veatch, which sounds like maybe a principal. We designed power plants. That's what our firm did. They were like, you need to get nitrogen or whatever it was. That's what I didn't even know. You need to get this material from here to here, and we want it to be as inexpensive as possible. So a little bit of crossover.
Sounds like a plumber to me.
Plumbers don't do that.
They lay pipe. Dude, this thing is so big!
Yeah, that's a good meal. You won't have to eat anything later today.
I mean, this is only several years ago, but even at the time, it was being done on a computer, but I was doing it by hand, and I didn't
You
use
used a
AutoCAD.
pencil and paper?
A red pencil. I had this big map, like the pictures or the maps or whatever. I'm like totally embarrassing myself to any former engineers or any current engineers.
Picture? I don't know what was going through the pipes, but they gave me a picture and a red pen, and I just started drawing,
The subtext.
Hey, look, it's a tree.
The subtext of this story is that I was unqualified, okay? As you can imagine,
It sounds riveting.
this was the most boring thing that you can do.
I mean, how should I even attempt to eat this? I mean, I need like a freaking steak knife.
Eat the claw first. And like, give me the bird. Bite that claw and say, I own you, Scorpion.
I own you, Scorpion.
Yeah. It sounds so...
Non-edible. That wasn't bad. I'll throw the other claw in.
God. That thing is so hard.
Like, I'm afraid that something's gonna get punctured.
And I'm gonna make a quick closing argument. I think it definitely comes down to Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee. Why? Because out of all these guys, I feel like they are the ones who could actually do. All of them could hurt me or Link, but there's lots of people that could hurt us. But these guys are just tough in real life. They fought in The Way of the Dragon, which is one of the best scenes in the history of action movies. It's like we're talking like a 10-minute fight scene where they like warm up and they do these like muscle cracks and like they're totally getting ready. Then Chuck Norris takes his shirt off and he has a cape of back hair. I'm not talking about hair coming from hair. I'm talking about he has like a carpet on his shoulders that is his actual hair. And he just decided to keep that. And then they start fighting. And listen, there is a kitten. There is a kitten who watches them fight the whole time.
In the scene?
Yes, but I'm voting Bruce Lee because in that particular time when they met in the fictitious movie, Bruce Lee ends with a headlock and kills Chuck Norris. That's where the market's at. People will spend all kinds of
Moms.
money on their babies. They're like,
Parents.
Did you hear they have fizzy baby food? And apparently it can increase your IQ point by 1.
I only give my kid fuzzy and fizzy foods because it increases their IQ by at least 5.
no, by 1.
5.
By
I
1.
remember looking forward to lunch when I was an engineer. I would go to lunch at 11 a.m. every day because I just couldn't wait.
Go. Okay.
He said, we're gonna send you on a trip. We're gonna fly you to
A
Alabama
field trip.
and you're gonna get to go to the construction site and you're gonna get to see the construction in progress. You're gonna get to see what you designed becoming a reality. And I was like, no, this is cool. Sign me up. I got on the plane. But it's almost like the man with the red pencil is here. Wow, he looks young.
Did you,
you know?
Did you have the red pencil in your ear?
Yeah, I didn't. That would have been good. It would have been good to kind of, it's like anything that I did on that red pencil became reality. And I was seeing that in person. I was intimidated to show up as this young guy. And I was like, what do they think about me? I don't seem qualified. I did have on khakis though, and I did have my shirt tucked in.
Oh,
just
good.
like you did.
Oh,
Don't play around, man. Just eat it. Eat that scorpion. Yeah. Eat that scorpion. Yeah! Yeah! Here's a little bit more leg. That'll be the end of it. Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stay out of this, man. No, you can't. No, don't. You own it. It feels like a fear factor, man. Yeah, own it. Own the internet.
yeah, this is nothing, man.
Now, interestingly enough, I still win this game.
I'm going with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who else can lay claim to the fact that just by sheer action hero-ness, he became governor of a state? I mean, that says something. Predator, Commando, Terminator, Terminator 2, Collateral Damage, Conan the Barbarian, True Lies, Total Recall, and Total Lies.
Total
It's
Lies.
coming out next
straight to DVD. Arla will probably fine-tune their recipe, and you don't count it off. Count it out?
Don't count it off.
Don't count it off.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Was it a mechanical pencil or
Let me get to
did
the
you have
details.
to shave it?
Because I made a fool of myself. I go to the trailer and I meet the head engineer, and he's like, well, you want to take a tour of the site? And I was like, sure. He said, well, you just go on out there and walk around and introduce yourself. So
That was his tour? Just go out there and introduce you? Would you like to take a tour? We'll go out there and walk around.
What is that? Okay, so I'm gonna guess Frosty the Snowman.
no, that does look like that, doesn't it?
Still a snowman. Abraham Lincoln.
So I go out there in my, I picture myself in a pink shirt because that's how inadequate I felt I just picture myself in a pink shirt and like capri pants, walking amongst construction workers because I'm this 22-year-old guy I've got more of an education than these guys, but who are actually building this stuff, but they know a whole lot more about it than I do. And there's probably a little resentment. I'm getting more money than they are already.
Yeah.
And and it's just like, and so I'm walking out there and I'm really, really insecure and real self-conscious, and I'm walking around, and then I'm like walking by, I'm like kind of waving. They're kind of like looking at me, and they're all kind of looking at me like,
Waving at him?
What is this guy thinking? And
Never wave at a construction worker like this.
I mean,
All right, bring in the prize. Is there some? I haven't swallowed yet. What? What is this?
It is the natural predator of bugs.
Is there a snake in there? What?
A tarantula.
It's a tarantula? We have a pet tarantula now?
There we go. It's
What? It's got a ladder to get out.
Hold on, we got a pet? We got a pet?
No, man.
No, this,
we
we
get it?
borrowed this from somebody.
Do we get to keep him?
yes.
What?
Let's name him Herb.
A lot of action heroes have one-liners, but I mean, even out of context, these are awesome. I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby. If it bleeds, we can kill it. He stuffed a guy in a urinal and said, cool off. He stuck a knife through a guy and put him in a wall and said, stick around.
he had good lines.
He said, give you a lift, and threw a guy over a catwalk. He said, you're fired, and then launched a guy on a missile. He also said things like, shut up, get down, get out, and ah. Pretty awesome.
Okay. Then I see the foreman, and he's kind of like in the middle, and he's like working on something. He's like sitting on the edge of a pit, and there's all these dudes down in there with this big pipe, and he looks at me, and he's like, points at his head like that, and I'm like, I'm thinking he means like, oh, here's the guy with the brains. Look, the guy with the brains has showed up. The guy with the red pencils here.
Yeah.
And so then he looks again. He's like,
Would you like Parmesan with that?
I don't know.
A jacket?
And so-
H&M. I do not think of Free Fallin' as a slow dance.
What? What is it, a fast dance song? No, it's not. It's a slow dance song.
No, it's a slow dance song is like, usually you get more into R&B. You can slow dance to it.
Good girl, dancing with Sarah John. And later, you're gonna date Lincoln High School. And then one night, things are gonna get really weird. And she's gonna spit chili into Link's mouth.
Why do you keep, you always bring this up?
And it's
I'm not proud of it.
weird.
I know it's weird.
My friend is weird.
This is coming from a guy who's about to eat clam chowder with club soda in it. Gladly.
It's a weird night, man, in the twins'
Really weird
basement.
night. Yeah, really weird night.
And then I notice he is saying something. And then he's like, then I've stopped, and now I'm officially interacting with him.
Yeah.
And he's like 50 yards away. He's like, hard hat! Get a hard hat! And then I look around and realize that not only am I the man in the figurative pink shirt and capri pants, I'm the only person on the scene without a hard hat.
So you understood what he said. It wasn't like, yeah, I'm all that.
You know,
Got the brain.
I got it. And then, of course, because he had to yell it several times, every
Everybody's
person on there
looking.
is like, look at the new engineer.
Hard hat, he ain't got no hard hat. I cannot, we cannot have in here, this thing's gonna get out one day. He's like, you didn't bring your own hard
And
hat.
there's nothing stupider than not having a hard hat other than putting on a hard hat and walking back out there. And the only thing different now is that you have the hard hat on.
You know what?
I want to eat that later, though, so just keep track of that sheet.
This sheet.
There were about 7 other ways to do that. You picked the link way.
Cold clam fizzy.
Again, that what fizz does to cream in general.
Tom Petty's got a
didn't
lot of
take-
great songs. When Lily was going through her back surgery, I kept playing I Won't Back Down, which was a very dad thing to do. I don't mean like during the surgery. I mean like when she was going through the recovery at home, I'd be like, let's play some Don't Back Down. Great song. And so it became an anthem for her recovery. Thank you very much.
There's a lot of back songs that you could have played. Baby Got Back is one of them you could have
That's
played.
referring to a different anatomy portion.
No, but she could have just been focusing on the back part, like, baby got back, then recover.
Link dies!
What's happening? What's that? And there's something.
Thank you for joining us. See you next week.